My name is Mike Champion. I'm the CEO of Tahaluf. Tahaluf is the company that owns and manages Leap. Well, Saudi Arabia is the hottest market in the region for technology adoption. It's always been probably the largest spender of, in terms of consumer products, electronic consumer products. But at the moment, it is by far the most exciting market for most of our international exhibitors and sponsors. And do you know what proves that? What proves it is the fact that we've got CEOs from some of the most important companies involved in technology, advancements in AI, flying into Saudi Arabia to be here in person. Lots of markets, you might have a tech event and you don't have those, those big players flying in just to be here, to meet with the ministry, to meet with other people who are buying their technology and can partner with them. Only today we had the CEO of ServiceNow, the CEO and chairman of IBM, the CEO of AWS. We've got coming on onto the agenda over the next few days the CEO of Zoom, the CEO of TikTok, of Ericsson. I mean, I could go on. It's clear to, I think, the rest of the world that the massive giga projects that are happening here that need to be, tech-enabled, the cognitive cities that we're going to hear about that happen within NEOM, etc., done by our friends at Autonomous. It's clear to me that if you are a major player in technology, you need to be in this big growth engine for the Middle East, and that's Saudi Arabia, and that's why we've got so many people coming today. Well, I think Leap is a very exciting vehicle in which they've used to attract investments. The kingdom in itself is a major global player when it comes to investing in technology companies. And also, certainly when I survey and interview many of the startups or speakers or attendees that come to an event like Leap, that come to Leap, come to some of our other tech events as well, they come because they expect, and they think, and they're right, that Saudi is a fast adopter of technology. It has the ability to invest significantly more than most of its contemporaries, other countries that are operating the similar sort of ambition to adopt technology. And that's why we've got such a large speaker faculty here, a large investor faculty, a large, actually enormous sort of startup faculty, and why we've got such a large prize in our pitch competition. So I think really, if you take a look at how Saudi Arabia is in terms of its ability to adopt, its ability to invest, its readiness to do it, along with the fact that it's a growth market, these are really important factors for the kingdom, and that's why Leap itself has been a vehicle of attracting that. If you don't have an event like Leap, you have lots of competing events, or you have complementary events that don't necessarily, have the potential power of one large sort of event like Leap. And so we have most of the collaborators, the protagonists, whether they're incubators, they're startups, whether they're accelerators, they're parts of government, they're major tech players. They're all part of this sort of, this collaboration of Leap, this movement that the minister refers to as a movement. And so it's far better, I think, to have that vehicle. And this is why this vehicle is helping so well, doing so well in terms of helping Saudi Arabia being a major tech player. At Tahaluf, we are really, really keen to employ talent, but also to ensure that talent, during the job interview process, displays an act of kindness. Something that we're just really keen on. This industry, doing large-scale events like this, it's tough, right? It's a hard industry. Sleepless nights, high expectations. A lot of people you're going to let down if you don't get it right. We don't want to let anybody down. And so we have, we just want to make sure that when we're in the office, people are happy. It's like they're coming to another home for them because they're spending a lot of time out of home. So we have a great team. Not only are they, in my opinion, some of the best in the business in terms of their skill set, but they all have one common trait, which is, they care about the people they're working with and they try to treat them with kindness. Okay, That has been by far the most important thing that has allowed us to be successful in this trade. I've worked in other events companies that have, they've not had the same team 2 years later than when I started. They might lose 30 people on a show team in the space of 2 years, and I can count on on my hand the amount of people that have left the Leap team in the last 4 years, and that's because we've got a great leader on the Leap team. Annabelle Manda works on that, and she's paid particular attention to ensuring there's good culture. So culture is really important for us. The other challenges we faced is scaling so quickly. We launched Leap. It did so well. We launched Black Hat. It became the most attended cybersecurity event in the world. Cityscape, that in its first edition became the largest cityscape that's ever happened, and the most attended real estate event in Asia and the Middle East. That was like the transactions at that event were enormous, $16-17 billion of transactions. So when you're sort of scaling at that pace, you've got to employ people in a fast way. You've got to get an office really quickly, a temporary office before you do that. So we've had a lot of that to try and contest with. And we've been very fortunate that our partners have helped us overcome those challenges. Our shareholders have helped us overcome those challenges. So, thank goodness we've never had a problem with cash flow or anything like that, because we're a successful business, but we're also well capitalized business, and we have brilliant government partners and also corporate partners. Informa PLC is the world's largest events company, and they're a majority shareholder of Tahaluf. So that's really, really important to have the right partners. If we've had trouble navigating, how to do business in this new market as me being a Brit, okay, then that's been solved and resolved by us having great Saudi partners who understand the cultural challenges or differences that I'm not used to, and so we leave a lot of that to them to help us navigate, and it helps us navigate it well. And then government partners, the Ministry of Communications and IT have been fabulous on Leap. They've helped us really, create an event that has involved all the tapestry of government, attracted some of the best speakers in the world. They've been with us, from day one. And so if you've got a good partner like that, then I think in Saudi you've got a great opportunity to be able to scale and overcome the challenges of scaling.